And it's a good question. I mean, international tribunals are just, I've been talking solely about international criminal tribunals. Right? So there are other ways in which international law can be enforced. Right? So if we're just talking about the international judiciary, there's also the International Court of Justice, which is a court also based in The Hague, which is solely about state responsibility. It's only about claims that states make against other states, right? There's one exception, but it has nothing to do with individuals or criminal accountability. So there's that, and so you could even imagine a situation where the United States is not a party to the ICC, for example, and yet another state could make a claim against the United States that would be a little bit like a civil claim, almost like a lawsuit. It would be a lawsuit against the United States for violation of, say, the Geneva Conventions or the Convention Against Torture or something like that. So that's one element of it. There's also, you mentioned Interpol. Interpol is really an agency for ensuring cooperation among domestic law enforcement agencies. That's really its core mission. There are other tribunals, other courts out there that have nothing to do with international criminal law. There's a tribunal for the law of the sea. There's the tribunal for the World Trade Organization, which is actually a very vibrant, crucially important court for regulating international trade. There are other tribunals that I can mention as well, but none that are about international criminal law. But the thing is, when we're talking about international justice, I'm talking about the enforcement of international legal norms. They could be enforceable by Truth and Reconciliation Commissions in South Africa, Guatemala, Colombia. They've also had processes or have processes, not all that successful, but they have them as well. There's domestic courts. There's kind of a web of courts around the world that are enforcing international law. We happen to be talking today about international tribunals because in some ways they're the most, they have the highest profile and they're the most, the clearest indication of the international community agreeing together to